A person infected with HIV may not show symptoms for 5 to 10 years and can look completely healthy.
This is James. He is my fiance. May I disclose?
Sure.
He is HIV negative. So that's really hopeful. If that gives anybody hope, it can happen. It's just like the healthiest relationship I've ever had. When I met James, he said, I want you to know that if we're in a relationship that you can, no matter what it is, tell me anything and just know I will not judge you. I will not get mad. I will nothing. And I started crying, went into the bathroom. And I started crying, got on my knees and prayed. Said, God, show me what to do. And I go out there and I sat down, I took a breath, and I just said, I'm HIV positive, and I have been for 16 years, 17 years. I'm coming on 18 years. So in August, it'll be 18 years with it. So he looked at me and he did something like that with his eyes, and I'm like holding my breath, and he's like, no, doesn't change anything. And I was like, oh, and then I wept, and he held me, and we made out like school kids, and like we've been together ever since. It's pretty cool. I never thought I could have like a long-term relationship. I never thought that I could disclose and have any friends at all whatsoever. It was a very dark place, and I lived in denial for a long time. I could never see me being happy or totally free because of my HIV status, because I would always have that dark, dirty little secret. So from the person that I was to the person I am today, I didn't have much hope back there. Once I started to shed light on my status and letting other people know, it just got easier until I could really actually go to someone who I was attracted to sexually and tell them, hey, I got this thing going on and it's a part of who I am. It's not what I am, but it's a part of me. And it was okay. All right. Daddy, will you get the girl dog? And I'll get the boy dog.
Yes.
Oscar, come. Good boy. Let's put your shoes on. I know, it's been 2 days. I know, right? This is what I teach my peers, the newly diagnosed and those that slip out of care and come back, and they come back sick. Go to your labs. Go to your doctor appointments to follow up on your labs. Pick up your medicines every month. And then the most important thing is take them every day as directed. It's the most freeing thing to be able to say, I'm HIV positive. So get through the fear. It will then turn to courage. That's my experience. Stigma. An attribute that links a person to an undesirable stereotype, leading other people to reduce the bearer from a usual person to a discounted one. And that's Irving Goffman, 1863. So stigma's been around for a long time. You know, it just depends on what it is. In my life, it's about the stigma that's attached to people living with HIV.
And in the long run, I think it would help people who are sick come forward. If there was no stigma, they would be able to come forward a lot easier and to help themselves. Stigma is born out of ignorance, in my mind's eye.
The stigma's changing. There's people like me out there shouting, look, I'm HIV positive, I'm almost 200 pounds, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and life can be good. For those that are out there that are HIV positive, they know it and they're not doing anything about it, I would like to say, get to the doctor. You can get into care whether you have money, whether you have good insurance, no insurance. There's programs out there will get you on your medicine, will get you to the doctor's appointment. All you have to do is show up. Come pick up your medicine, get into care. There's no reason to be down in the dumps and depressed today. There's just too much good things going on in the HIV world.
For me, it's not any different than the common cold because she has what she has, and I know how you get it, and I know what to do about it, so there's no reason to fear or even think about it. I don't see her that way. I just don't see it. I don't know. There's nothing to live through or past.
It's in us innately to find a mate and grow old with. And so for some people living positive, they feel like that's never going to happen. And that's not true. I am proof. Great sex is to be had, HIV positive. I'm just saying. There's hope. So keep breathing, learn about what you have, stay in care, stay in touch with your healthcare provider, and be happy because, you know, life's not over. It's the beginning of a new, wonderful world, and that love is possible, that it's possible.
People who don't know they have HIV don't get medical care and can infect others.